Hello again, everyone. I am Zarlin, and this is my playthrough of East Origin as Hugo. We are now at the Guilty Fire, and after yesterday's horrendous performance, I actually don't make up anything. So, that's something similar to what we saw in the first level. Like, even the altar setup itself. So, probably need a similar key to that. Anyways, going through Guilty Fire, and as I said before, I don't really make up for it. I don't actually die in this episode, but I get really close and really panicky. In fact, at the very end of what'll be at the very end of this video is I get down to 3 health, and because I'm using fraps, and every few and fraps cuts up the footage. When it switches from one piece of footage to the other, it gets a little lag when I'm playing, but you usually can't see it on here. But sometimes that little kind of lag that's caused by recording messes me up a little bit. Not bad enough that I don't want to, not bad enough that I die most of the time, but almost did. Anyways, that is, we've got new Phoenix enemies. Just grabbing all the SP I can. But, and we get slime enemies that are similar to before. These are faster than the ones before. But, we get Phoenix enemies and these ninja enemies that are kind of similar to enemies we had before. But, these baby Phoenixes will jump around and leave fire on the ground. Otherwise, they're not big of a threat. You just gotta watch where you're walking. The bigger Phoenix enemies are usually higher up in the air, so you either have to jump up to attack them, or like use the mines, like I do, in order to damage them. And story time. It seems M has gotten herself in some trouble. And once again, if you've noticed before, Hugo is quite confident in his abilities, but the person controlling Hugo isn't very confident in his own abilities. So, yeah. Getting hit by multiple shurikens here, and it's not exactly fun. Also, it seems that once in burst mode, you are in fact a lot more powerful than you are in the trap mine is a lot more powerful than in normal mode. Well, and since it takes up 4 eyes of facts, that kind of should be a given. But M is very happy that we saved her. But we're scolding her because those are low-level demons. You should never have that much trouble when I come out of the fight, when I end the fight at 18 HP. Oh, Hugo, you are much more confident than I am. But yeah, story time, and she's going to give us an item that'll help us progress. That's all I can really say. And there's more. I love you, Hugo, but I don't want to tell you, to I'm thick-skulled and just care about getting to the goddess and blah, 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 blah. That's how I imagine Hugo and M sound. Not much else to say. So M's not that very good of a mage besides her healing spells. Hugo scolds her, and yeah. But she's trying to be nice to Hugo, and Hugo's like, "You suck, bye." And then we get the red moon crest, which is a lot similar to the blue moon crest. Huh, I wonder what we can use that on. I don't know. Well, kind of. I want you to put your D in my V. Oh, never mind. And just like how Hugo said, they're like, if anything's on your mind, you can come talk to me. I like your face. I want to smooch it. Yeah. So yeah. Nothing up there. So back to the shrine thingy, altar, whatever. Now I could just walk, I just could teleport there with the crystal, but that won't get me more SP, and I want enough SP that I can upgrade the damage to my weapon. My Eyes of Fact, I should say. Which, if I'm not mistaken, will also upgrade my trap mines and the ability that we will be getting in this level. Not in this video, but in this, you know, I guess I shouldn't call it a level. In this group of floors. But basically, what I think I'm going to do with these videos from now on is basically go from save point to save point. Every time I reach a save point, I'll most likely just end a video and then just keep going save point to save point. I might not do that for the final bosses of the area, depending on how long it takes me to kill them. Like the last boss took me forever and a frickin' day. And I record right now, anyways. I'm recording these right before I do my commentary. But like literally, I just finished playing this. But mostly so I can keep what happens fresh in my mind. Like, then why don't you just commentate while you're playing? Have you seen how bad I play when I'm not commentating to myself? Imagine if I started commentating, how bad I would be while playing. Who cares? Only 3 people watch this video anyways. So, we're gonna go on further. And now that that thing's no longer in our way, we can just keep on going. And not much else to say. I love the music of this game. I've already stated this before, but I freaking love it. Oh goodness. It is my favorite. And this room. This room has a very important item that pretty much that you need to get through, unless you have been saving your Rotafruit for whatever reason. Saving your Rotafruit would have made the last boss a lot harder. But there's a Rotafruit in this room, and the first time I ever played this, I could not find the Rotafruit for here. And it was quite obvious that I should have by now. Should have by the point that I got to, where I got stuck, because the Rotafruit is, you know, pretty mandatory for this level. Also, I have in this area, I have a very good demonstration of how bad losing an Eye of Fact can be on terrain. But that won't be for 3 seconds. And once you have, and you can use an ability to get the Eye of Fact back to you But I just kind of find it, hilarious of what happens. But here, this symbol on the ground looks familiar. First time I ever played that, didn't even pay attention to that. Yeah. I'm like, oh, I could use my green ability to go across. No. So, what else is there to say? Not much, actually. But, there's my Eye of Fact getting stuck. You can see it in the top right now. So, but used the trap mine and it came right back. So it's all good. It's all good, G. Home skillet. Now the stair is up. By the way, that's really like the only time no, I think there's one more point in time when we use the Stone of Eyes. The Stone of Eyes. The Mask of Eyes. Yunka calls it the Stone Mask, he calls it the Mask of Eyes. Probably because, you know, he is a mage and he probably has Identify Magic Item. Stupid mages. And Yunka's like, oh, this mask is made of stone. Yeah. And I'm actually going to be skipping most of this level. I do like this area, but then again it can be kind of frustrating. And there's really no point to this platform over here. You could obviously get here before you got to that. If you look over to your left, right there, you saw there is a torch that is not lit. That'll become an important plot point. Well, not an important plot point. That'll become an important part of some puzzles on this group of floors. Now, as I said, this is the area where I will get very low on health because I'm very bad at dodging the shurikens here. And these shurikens eat your health like they're candy. And, so yeah. I'm currently at 3 health and just panicking. And, yeah. That panic didn't help much. But, okay. We're at the save point. I'm gonna try to buy something, but there's nothing to buy. But, I am going to go for the Strength and Eyes of Fact next. Nothing else is really good. But next episode we'll take on a mini-boss. Yay!